Hey guys, round one. We've got some weird conglomeration of red and white cards in a Rise of the Eldrazi draft. It seems pretty bad, but we're gonna play it out and see what happens. Starting off, hey, we've got a 1-drop and a 2-drop and a Wall of Omens, so I'm gonna keep this. Yeah, I clearly have no idea what we're doing. Probably should have read up on it a little more. Also, problem with not knowing the format is I don't know what I should be playing against, or when I see my opponent's first land, I have no idea what cards they're going to start dropping. I have no idea what instants and sorceries I should be playing around, other than the ones I actually saw in the draft. So here we've got Inquisition, gets to take a converted mana cost 3 or less, so he gets to take any of our cards. Probably takes the Wall of Omens, I assume, because the other two cards aren't very good. Maybe takes my 1-drop. Might just be writing down what cards I have. Yeah, he took my wall. Kiln Fiend. Alright, we got the combo. And by that I mean we've got Kiln Fiend. There we go. So do I spend next turn leveling this up to make it a 2/2? Costs 2 to level up. So this is for 3, it becomes a 1/3. Oh no, it becomes a 4/2. So next turn that thing starts beating for 4. And we just drew another pretty useless 2-drop. And then after a lot of mana it becomes a 7/3 that can regenerate. Right now it's a 2/2, so he's not going to trade it off. I'll go and play our Kiln Fiend. And we will run our guy into it. Get in for 1 damage. Or if he blocks, I'm happy with that. Activated abilities cost 2 less. But I have to still cost at least 1. Which means you can level this up for 1. Seems ridiculous. So what level? At level 4 plus. Yeah, so next turn that's a 7/3. Outrageous. Yeah, you got me for 4. And our hand is just a whole lot of nothing. We just draw a land. Yes, we did. Wow, our dex just doesn't do anything. We've got nothing but 1 and 2 power creatures in hand, so we're gonna have to be chump blocking this thing. I'll probably just take 7 next turn. Hit him for 2 here, and then get down another guy. I knew what Training Grounds did, but I forgot the way it works with level up. So he probably just levels this up 2 more times. Leaves up black mana to regenerate. Yep. I'm just going to let him hit me for 7 here. Okay. Maybe we can... Oh, this is rebound. So... we can't play it till next turn. This turn, if I attack in for... well, I can level this up to make it a 2-2. I can play another 2-1. And then on the following turn, we can try to get some sort of win out of World at War. But if he plays a creature, that just kind of blanks it. So let's go ahead and level up. We'll attack for 2, 3, 4, 5 here. And then I'll go ahead and play this 2-1. Not really playing around anything because I don't know what I should be playing around. And we'll ship it to our opponent. He doesn't need to level up this Knoll anymore, so he's got mana to play a blocker. If he doesn't, I just want to see you play Seagate Oracle. Okay. You have a Seagate Oracle. And he's going to reveal something. Oh, he doesn't have to reveal, right? Yeah, it's just 1 to hand, 1 on the bottom. Okay. So he's getting an extra card there. And he has a blocker. And an 0-3 as well. Alright, so he got some blockers up. I'm going to take 7 down to 2. Alright, so that's not going to do anything for us. I think I want to play this World at War. We attack for 2, 4, 6. He gets to eat a guy. Kiln Fiend does get in for 4 or kills one of his guys. And then we get to attack again for 4, but I do need to leave a blocker back for this Knoll on the second combat. Does he have enough to just level this up too? I'm assuming it's only going to cost 1. Yeah, so he could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Becomes a 6/6 Island Walker. So I need to leave 2 blockers back. We're getting in there. And yeah, he can eat this guy and block another one. He probably doesn't even block Kiln Fiend though. He takes 4, 5, 6 this way. And now After the first post-combat main phase. So after this main phase, we untap and get another combat, right? Yeah. Now, if I attack with Kiln Fiend, he probably just blocks with Seagate. I need to leave 2 blockers back for his 7/3 and his 6/6, though. If I attack with 2 guys, he could just let the 2/2 through and block Kiln Fiend. I'm just going to ship with Kiln Fiend. He can't kill it. He doesn't even have to block it. Alright, he's just going to let the Seagate Oracle bite it. Alright, and our out really is to survive this turn and then find a way to get Kiln Fiend in, which we really can't. Can't be blocked except by black creatures, so gains Intimidate after Walther. Alright, so our opponent's on level up. We're just gonna... No, we're not gonna F6. Alright, he's only getting in with 1. We gotta block it, so I'll block with the 2/2 that can't become bigger. If we draw Rapid Flames, we're in a pretty good spot. Because we rebound our card, right? Kiln Fiend activates. And then if we draw Rapid Flames, we can put down his blockers. Or if we draw one of the tap spells. Come on, draw step. Come on, draw step. Not quite. We can at least play 2 blockers this way. Let's see, if I attack with Kiln Fiend, he probably just blocks with the 3/3. No, he blocks with the 0/6, right? So let's attack. I'm fine trading it for this guy. Sure. And there goes my win condition. There's no reason to attack here. I need the blocker. Nope, we'll just end combats. And we'll put down 2 more guys. Alright, your move, sir. Man, my deck feels bad. It feels real bad. It wants to attack, but it's got all these, like... These guys don't even seem that good, the amount of mana you have to invest. I will be fair and point out the fact that our opponent did get a 7/3 on, like, turn 4, but... I feel like we did okay, given that. I really needed to draw a way to get in through his blockers there, though. Which we have a couple ways to do. Alright, so this is an 0/6 now. I don't see the point of him leveling that up unless he's going to bring it all the way to a 6/6. Okay, yeah, he's going to go all the way with it. I have to block both of them too. Alright, so 6/6 and a 7/3. Probably not invest in mana into that. And which one of these? This one levels up for 4, this one levels up for 2. So we'll go ahead and let that one bite the dust. And here's where I wish I had smites. Even though this thing can regenerate, we could blow up his 6/6. So we're just super dead. Well. Let's see, options. We could invest a lot of mana into this and still attack for 2. And then die. Or we could chump and have the Firebore open for potentially a win. Alright, so we're not dead yet. Firebore can block the 6/6 and the Caravan can block the 7/3. And then we're in the same spot. If we drop something to get through blockers, we can win with this Firebore. That's assuming our opponent does nothing. I just want to see him play a big blocker because our out is already getting through blockers. Creatures gain flying until end of turn. Okay. That's not happening this turn. He can do it for 6 though. Attacks with the Null. I throw the Caravan in front, and then we can draw our tap spell, tap 2 creatures and win, or we can draw Wrap in Flames. Maybe he attacks with a 6. Oh, he just doesn't attack with anything, so Wrap in Flames would do it. Oh man. Oh god. That's insane. Okay, let's... If our opponent has nothing in hand... This stops them from blocking, right? Yeah, 1 damage to each creature and they can't block. Oh, come on, this is insane. Just let it happen. Just let it happen. God, I hope his 1 card... We do not deserve to win this, but... I would be super salty if I were my opponent. What is he doing? Oh, did he just regenerate that? Yeah. Okay. Go to attacks. I mean, what can he do for 1 blue? He can't block. I'm hitting him for 9 now. Bam, flawless victory. Can't possibly lose. Oh god, that was insane. Okay. Our deck's terrible. Let's see what we can do about it. Alright, first off, what didn't work? Everything. I do want the other Repel to Darkness because he's investing a lot of mana into single creatures, which means if we can go wide and kind of beat him out that way. We can get some wins. I don't know about this haste guy. I think we just got lucky there. Probably these creatures, our creatures are so much worse than his creatures that I'd probably just want to cut one of these bad level up guys. Where is the other one? I don't even know their names. That's how bad this is. This is why you've seen me do a lot of Origins draft, because I know what I'm doing for Origins. I don't know what I'm doing for this. This Outrider for 4 mana. I'm going to cut this. At least the 1-drop can attack for 2 on turn 2. What was guard duty? Enchanted creature has defender. Why am I not playing this? It turns off one of his attackers, right? Maybe it's not actually that good because he can still block with the creature. But again, if we're trying to get through blockers, we should probably play something like that. Also, if he just does the same thing with that null, we can stop his null from being relevant, even though we can't really attack into it, so it's kind of awkward. Maybe we want to actually leave that out and just run like that. Surreal Memoir would have been probably pretty bad to draw. Raid Bombardment still seems pretty not good. And Spawn and Breath, I didn't see any X1s from him. Fleet and Distraction is a blue spell that costs 1, worth noting. And again, Luminous Wake. This doesn't seem great. I kind of even want the 3rd Repel to Darkness, but I don't think I want to cut anything for it. Sure, we're going to ship like this and just hope. Sorry, that was way too lucky to draw the Wrap in Flames. Way too lucky. And it had to be Wrap in Flames too. It couldn't have even been Repel to Darkness. Hopefully we don't get turn 1 Inquisitioned again. Let's see. Does this do anything? Double Smite, but no white mana. Ouch. I think I have to mulligan this. If one of these smites was a plains, I would be pretty happy with it. Kiln Fiend into nothing. We're going to keep this one, though. My opponent mulliganed as well. He's deciding on going to 5 or not. Our hand doesn't do anything, but we're on the draw, and another mana does give us at least a 2/2. This deck is embarrassing. It's making me sad. And he has a 1-drop again. Okay, so we're getting Inquisition. Probably takes Kiln Fiend, right? The only relevant card in my hand. Yeah, it just has to be Kiln Fiend here. Did my opponent? No, he didn't mulligan down to 4. But he's down to 4 cards in hand, which is good for me. On the draw, we draw a useless card. Alright, play a land and ship it back. Let's see if our opponent drops a null here. Well, he's got his training grounds. So if he plays a level up creature, I'm in a little bit of trouble. There's another creature we can't play. I would love to see a plains on the following turn. If we could just curve out, that would be awesome. Jeez. Alright, so he can level that thing up. It's a 3/3 now. He can make it a 5/5 next turn. Insane that he just drew that training ground, or he got training grounds in his open hand again. Probably just want to use our mana as efficiently as possible and get this 3-drop down. We can't even block this thing, so we're looking to draw a Smite. Oh, yeah, Smite doesn't even do it because we can't block it. He's going all in aggressive. He's got a 5/5 I can't block. So I'm on a 4-turn clock, and I don't think there's anything I can do about it. Here, we're going to get this elemental down, and then on the following turn we're adding 2 more creatures to the board. Although we might just want to add Firebore if we draw a land. That way we can try and race them. Because at this rate we're very close to dying. Ironically, that life gain spell would be pretty good here. The one that gains us 4 life when we attack or block. Depends on what he plays here. We might want to make our first striker bigger. He's going to have a 6/6 Island Walker next turn too. Man, this is not good for us. We can block the Island Walker. Man, this would have been very good. I mean, we would have been able to keep up if he hadn't gotten his training grounds, because he would have had to dump a lot more mana into these. We're going to get in for probably just 2 damage here. And then we have to be pretty lucky on the next turn to be able to do anything. Firebore can block the 6/6, but we still can't block a 5/5. We could draw Repel the Darkness. That way we can tap him down on his turn. Actually, that would be a pretty good draw. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, Wrap and Flame's not quite going to do it here. Alright, looking to draw Repel the Darkness. Nope. Anything we can do? Don't think so. We're just dead to this guy. So let's go ahead and just go to game 3. He's got the stupid enchantment again. Let's see what our odds are like if he doesn't get the enchantment. I don't think I got any sort of removal for that at all. Trying to go to the sideboard. I'm kind of leaning towards Guard Duty though. It seems bad because it just gives him a blocker I can't really get through. But things like that, I can't beat anyway. All of these Repel to Darknesses are starting to look even better. So my opponent's played both games very similarly. He's gone turn 1 Inquisition into a level up creature into Training Grounds. So he's just drawing his deck very well. So yeah, there's that. Actually, is this 3 Repel the Darknesses? No, that's too many. That's a little too many. So we're just going to submit as is, and we're on the play this time. We'll see if that makes a difference. Like I said, I liked our odds a lot in that last game if our opponent didn't have Training Grounds to just make his guy a 5/5 unblockable creature. There's not very much we can do about that, and it's just kind of insane. So we're hoping our opponent doesn't get his Training Grounds, but that's kind of wishful thinking. He's gotten it both games so far. We did curve out pretty nicely in the last game, though. We would have had a 4-1. Well, we could have made a 5-1 first striker, as well as the 7-1. So if we had drawn our tap spell on his turn, we could have tapped his 2 big guys and tried to go in for a win. That's kind of what we need to do in order to even get a win. Yeah, we'll play first. We need to have something like Kiln Fiend and not this. We do have Smite. We have a 1-drop that can start attacking for 2, and we have Lust of War if he plays something kind of dirtily. We'll keep. Our opponent is, well, deciding. Well, he mulliganed once. Okay, that's not too bad. Down 1 card. Probably just mulliganed into his perfect hand again. Inquisition? Nope, Enforcer. Alright, so I don't think our opponent can play anything and go crazy with this. This turn, I probably just want to level up and try to get through it, and then he hits me back for 3. Or I could block it and smite it, which seems fine. I'm just going to ship and go for the smite, actually. Seems very good. Oh, level up for 4. What am I doing? I'm playing as if he had training grounds. Short target attacking or blocking creature with power 3 or less. So options. We could Lust for War his guy. Since he didn't play Training Grounds there, I'm going to assume he doesn't have it. He can't level this up for another 2 turns, and he loses, what is it, 3 life every time it attacks? If it gets 2 out of hand, we can smite it, but I think Lust for War is the right option there. I'm going to go for it and hope to just beat him out by his guy tapping down. I don't know if there's counter magic I should be playing around. Next turn we'll probably level this up twice. Unless I see a reason to hold up smite. We'll level it up at least once. Depends on what we draw, of course, but he attacks us for 1, but he takes 3. And Lust for War isn't really going to backfire on this creature because he's attacking anyway with it if it gets bigger. So I'm just going to F6. Seagate Oracle is fine. Does give him a card back. No, I'll choose not to block that. Alright, land. It needs to be level 5 to become a 5/5 first strike. I'll go ahead and put mana into it. I don't think I need to worry about Seagate Oracle right now. He could make his guy a 3/3 here. I would like to draw more creatures. I would like to draw a Wall of Omens as a blocker and additionally a cantrip. World at War isn't going to be very good in this matchup, or it's not going to be good in this game unless I draw more creatures off the top. Yeah, he does go for the level up, so he's going to race me. He takes 3 to hit me for 3. This will just be a 2/1 first striker. We might want to smite this before it gets out of hand. Attacking into Seagate Oracle doesn't do anything. If we draw a land, we could make our guy a 5/5 first striker next turn. I'll see if he levels up. Well, he's not going to level up pre-combat. He's going down to 11 here. Even if he makes it a guy next turn, or even if he makes it bigger next turn, he's using all of his mana for that, and he has to go down to 8 to hit us for 5. Yeah, he has to attack, so he goes down to 11 here. With World at War, we can hit him for at least 4 damage next turn. Puts him at 7. Yeah, I'm just going to see if he wants to keep dumping mana into this guy. I'll take 3 this time. And then if he levels it up, it's out of range for me. No, he's going to play a creature. Okay, Wall of Omens is good. I'll go and play that first. That makes our Soul Surge bigger. Draw into a land. So I like serving with both of these guys. He probably trades the Servitor for the Escort. Can't really do much about the Elemental. Could double block it. No. Yeah, he could double block it, but then we'll get him with Puncturing Light. Let's go for the attack. Remember, we're trying to maximize as much damage as we can on him so that Lust for War kills him. Alright, chooses not to block the 3/1. Now we could Puncturing Light this, which seems kind of iffy. But it also gives us an extra creature, and with World at War, I think we want the extra creature. So I am going to use the Puncturing Light. And then I'll leave up Smite. Drawing us both an extra card. Hopefully we draw a 2-drop creature. Well, maybe not. Maybe 2-drop creature is not what we want. Vendetta. That's obnoxious. He's going to lose 1 there. Sure. Alright, I think I want to play the Glory Seeker. After combat. Alright, and if he levels up, I'm going down to 8, he's going down to 7. Oh, he's probably not going to level up, though. Uh-oh, Training Grounds. That's pretty bad. So he gets to spend only 2 mana. Yeah, he's going to go for it. Uh-huh. He goes down to 7, I go down to 8. Kiln Fiend. Alright, here's the plan. I play World at War. I get to attack with these 2 guys. He can block 1 and take 2. He's taking minimum 2, minimum 4 damage this turn. And then he should die to Lust for War if he has nothing else. Either that or he has to get rid of his own creature or Lust for War. But he's tapped out. World at War is going to let us get in to... Yeah. With the extra attack, even if he blocks both times, he's taking minimum 4, so he should be at 3. See if he blocks this time. Well, yeah, he blocks here. Alright, he takes 2, and then after this main, we should get our second combat. We'll attack again with the same ones. He loses his Oracle. And then he's dead. He's dead to Lust for War right now. Alright, we'll see if he has a way to get rid of it. 4 cards in hand. As soon as he goes to combat, he's dead. Unless he can gain life. I don't think he can in black and blue, though. And the good thing is, if he has a pump spell or something I don't know about, Lust for War will trigger before damage, so the pump won't quite get there. I think I'm correct in assuming Lust for War is just a very good card. What do you guys think? Is it high pick? It seems like a very high pick card, especially in a format with, well, I guess you wouldn't want to put it on an Eldrazi spawn. They can just sack it off, but I don't know, throwing it on a creature, if he didn't have Training Grounds, I mean, this would still be a 3/3. Or he would have had to invest his entire last couple turns to make it a 5/5. It is worth noting how sick Training Ground is with level up creatures. I didn't even take note of that when I saw it in the second pack. Our opponent's doing something. Target opponent reveals his or her hand. You choose a card from it, and they shuffle it into their library. Alright. I can't stop that. I can't really do anything. I'm not going to blow up my own Wall of Omens with Smite, so... Perish the Thought. He gets rid of my Kiln Fiend. Maybe he has something here. Okay, Spy Patrol's not going to do it. He levels it up. Sure, he still has to attack. I don't know why he's doing this. Yep, you have to attack. There we go, we got the win. Very lucky first game, and it was kind of a judgment call on whether or not to play that Lust for War on this creature, but it worked out for us. It got us the win. I was surprised we got any wins, but 2 more rounds to go. With this janky, crappy, red, white, whatever deck. But there you go. I'll see you guys for round 2. Thanks for watching.